Little Giant Boxing.
We're here with Panda Boxing. Panda, talk about the great stable of fighters you have. You have William Zepeda, you have Subriel Matias, and you're just growing. Talk about that.
Oh man, blessed, to be able to have these type of fighters. I believe that fighters make the trainer, to have fighters disciplined like a William Zepeda, who's a very, a disciplined fighter to his art. Then you got Subriel Matias. People recognize me as a trainer who has fighters who are just with high volume punches. But we have a lot of other fighters like Kevin Gonzalez, Manny Rodriguez, Carlos Cuadras, a lot of other fighters who are technical, things like that. But
And Pollo too, right? You just got Pollo?
No.
No? Okay.
No, we have Diego Azabache Torres who fights on Saturday, and we have the only two-time Olympian and the hexathlon winner Javier Cintron, who's doing his return after 3 years.
Panda, talk about the fact that, I don't know if you heard, Pitbull Cruz said that he would love to fight against Subriel Matias. What do you think about that?
We would love to fight him too. That's a fight that Subriel wants. Subriel is a type of fighter. The things that he says on internet, the things that he says on the things, that's the real Matias. He's a guy that wants to fight, and he wants to fight the best. And we believe that Pitbull is one of the best fighters in the world, and we believe that that's a fight that the fans are going to win. A fight that's scary for me as a trainer, but a fight that's going to take Subriel to the next level.
So you think that the Pitbull fight is a scary fight, but it's a fight that's going to take him to
it's a scary fight because it's a scary fight that both fighters come in, they're throwing a lot of punches. They both have power in their hands. They both close up, good, and they're there just to do one thing, is to knock people out.
Talk about the dynamic. You're a Mexican, obviously, and he's a Puerto Rican, and Mexican training Puerto Rico is not something you see every day.
Yeah, no, like I said, it was a blessing when I got the call, in my gym in Culiacan, Sinaloa, that they wanted to send a Puerto Rican fighter to come train with us, and now that we have 5 of them there, So I'm grateful to Juan Iván Orengo and Fresh Productions for believing in me, and I believe that I've proved that I can take someone to the next level, and and I'm a championship material trainer.
And also talk about the fight he has against William Parro, Puerto Rico. Obviously, is going to be
It's a great fight, I believe. It's a fight that I think Subriel is probably, this is out of all the 5 fights that we've had, I believe this is the one that he's more focused in. This is the only fight that he's had since he's got to our camp that he's had an actual date. That this is an actual fight. When we fought for the world title, we had to wait 10 months, and to defend, we had to wait 6 months, and these type of things. So this is a fight. When he got off, and they told him, "Hey man, you're fighting this day. You're fighting in Puerto Rico." So he always says, "Soy hombre de palabra. I'm a man of my word." Whatever. So he says he's gonna knock William Parro out. It's a tough fight. William Parro's fast. He has a southpaw, but I believe that Subriel has all the material to be able to win, and especially in front of his people.
Obviously, you have a great stable of fighters, but also yourself as a great trainer. It feels like your whole team, including yourself, are going to be coming out.
That's the plan. It's just to work hard every single day, get up, and thank God for the opportunities that he's given us. A few years ago, I almost lost my life to COVID, and never thought I would be in this position, but here we are, man, and it seems like every weekend we have a big fight. Seems like every weekend we're getting big news, whether it's a fighter that's, getting positioned in the rankings to fight and things and like that. So we're just blessed, and to continue to stay humble and work hard.
What's his dream fight for Cameron, in your opinion, that you would love to see him?
He wants to fight Shakur Stevenson. It's a fight that he tells me every single day, because we know that Shakur Stevenson is, if not one of the best fighters in the world. And we want to prove ourselves. William wants to prove himself. He wants to see where he's at. People ask me all the time, do you think that he's ready? We never know if you're ready until you get in there. But to the people who say, "Hey, we're scared to fight these guys," or that's not true. You don't join boxing because you're scared.
Right.
We have promoters, we have people that are behind us, advisors, we have managers that are behind us, and they make decisions. Boxers want to fight, and people are saying, "Oh, the boxer makes the final decision." But at the end of the day, this is a business, and the business people are who are behind us.
All right, and talk about some great fighters you like watching in boxing outside of your stable.
Man, I love to watch Inoue. I like to watch Terence Crawford. There's a lot of fighters that I like to watch out there.
What do you think about that fight, that Canelo Crawford fight?
And I don't like it. I mean, it's just, weight is weight.
Right.
In boxing, and there's weight. I think that Terence Crawford has his legacy, and I believe that Canelo has his legacy, and that they should just go their separate ways. They should go their separate ways, and boxing is gonna still survive without that fight.
Right. And is there a fighter that you see that you're like, man, I would love to, work with that guy or train that guy one day or something like that?
Oh man, no. There's not. I don't really get into that. I respect every single trainer, but yeah, no, there's not. There's a lot of fighters that I admire and appreciate, and like their style and things like that, but not one that I say I would like to get them and work with them.
And for those who don't know, Panda, tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been training fighters, how long you've been in boxing.
I've been in boxing a little over 16 years. I was a former USA boxing coach. Had the privilege to take Devin Haney to his first international victory. Was able to work with Shakur Stevenson, Earl Spence, all these guys that you see now. So it's a privilege. And then from there to be able to go in the professional. I haven't been in professional a long time. I was a helper, and then I started with cuts and wrapping hands and things like that. And William Zepeda was actually my first professional fighter.
Okay. Anything you want to leave us with, Panda, before we let you go?
Man, just thank you guys for always supporting us. Thank you guys for coming out. And this 6th of July, there's going to be fireworks.
All right. Thank you.